Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Thursday, thankful Thursday. Can you believe it?
I can believe it, and I'm
This
grateful.
week, oh my goodness, has been filled with blessings and glory, excitement and wonder. Say it again.
You said blessings and
Oh,
glory, and I said, and honor
they
all belong to you.
Yes, absolutely. I have had a amazing week this week. Fun-filled, action-packed, new people, made some great connections.
You really have had a great week, baby.
And absolutely reaffirmed some previous connections. Ray Wilkinson, it is so awesome to reconnect with you and to really be able to just see how things are shaping, shifting, and evolving for the end of the year, for these goals, for those who have not given up on their goals. Understand, I didn't say your resolutions for 2021. I said your goals. You still have 2 months left to get done what you planned to get done this year. It's not time to sit back and chillax.
Don't lighten up.
Tighten up. It's time to put the pedal to the metal. Shift into gear and make it happen. I am excited. Today we have a guest, babe.
We have a special guest today. Now, I gotta say, we've been doing pretty daggone good with our guests.
We have had some awesome folks.
Yes, we have. We got another one today. Good morning, Brother Ray. Good morning, Sister Melissa Price.
Craig, we miss you.
Craig, what's up, man?
Thank you so much. He says, good morning, miss and love you guys. We have been here, Craig, and you have been out moving and shaking, and I am excited that you took some time to stop by here. Melissa.
Good morning. She says, y'all look fab today. I love the brown and blue combo. I saw that. I saw what Lisa had on, and I said, okay. Now, I have invested into myself recently. I bought some new vests. Okay, I did. I bought some new vests.
I understand he said some new vests because we are still living in the virtual world. So you don't need to have bottoms. You don't have to buy new suits. You don't have to buy new shoes.
All you need
is new tops.
So I bought some new vests. I didn't buy any bottoms. And so I think I'm gonna, start rocking vests a little bit more. I got some ties too, so I think I'm gonna start rocking some of these some more. And Melissa just said, "You just encouraged me. We look better."
He invested in himself. That's right. Good morning, Chef Rev. Where you been, handsome?
Good morning,
you so
sir.
much for
How
joining
are you?
us today.
Man, I'm excited that you're here, Chef Rev, and Melissa and Craig and Ray. Lisa said something just then, about grateful that we made it to this day.
Yes.
And that she's had a really good week. And it's been fun to watch. She's reconnected with some people. Her businesses is formulating really, really nicely. And she's reshaping. And so is mine. So we're grateful for that. When I shared today's broadcast on my page, I put the word glory. Okay. Glory. Hallelujah. Glory. Because it's time to give thanks.
Absolutely.
It's time to be grateful. You made it until November the 4th of this calendar year. You should be grateful. You should be giving up glory. You should be giving up praise right now.
Absolutely.
And I hesitate to say that what you should be doing, because I'm one of those buttholes when I was in church, sitting there in church, did not like to be told how to respond.
When they would say, God's been better than that. You need to praise like this, and this.
You need to praise like this. I didn't really like that.
Here's the thing. It's subjective, right? Because there are certain things that we need to be encouraged to do. And there are certain things that we already know to do.
Y'all should be acting like your team just scored a touchdown at the game.
The thing is, thank you, Felicia. She said, love the hair, Lisa. Thank you. I like her too. I haven't given her a name yet, but I enjoy her.
Yes. So I wasn't a fan of that. Okay. Although I have been a fan at different times when they say, hug your neighbor. Pretty good, Pastor. Thank you.
I cannot with you.
Oh,
that's man. Right. She Chef Rev says it's great. Busy. Busy is a relative term, and hopefully you're busy doing great things as opposed to being busy doing nothing.
And how about that? Those of you who are busy and are doing things, remember back in the day when you wished that you were this busy? Remember back in the day when you wished that you made the kind of money that you make right now? Remember that?
Do I have water over there?
I will go get you some water, baby.
Because
they're going to see my bottles.
No, they're not. We're going to make sure they don't see your bottles. You don't want none of that. But I'm telling you, so today we do have a topic along with a guest, and our topic is the power of women. But understand, I almost would feel remiss if we didn't take these moments that we have to just give thanks. There is power in thanks. There is power in appreciation. There is power in, thank you so much. There is power, wonder-working power, in giving thanks, and it happens to increase and attract more of what you have already gotten.
This shirt has a yellow hue to it, or beige hue to it. Mm-hmm. I think that's what's doing the lighting like that. I wonder.
It might. It might be because the brown is not doing it at all.
Nope.
Even in the same areas of the camera.
Yep. So you said something when I was walking out of the room. You were saying the topic that the
topic for today is the power of women, because we have an amazing, powerful woman.
Let's go there. Power of women. Let's celebrate them. The power of women. Women right now, for entrepreneurs, I'm telling you, this is something that men entrepreneurs have known forever. If you want to sell to both the husband and the wife, sell the wife. Okay. If the women entrepreneurs keep the wheels of this whole thing running. My business could not survive without working with women. I need women thinkers, women thought leaders. We have another amazing woman thought leader on here today. I could go a whole year and only work with women clients and be wonderfully well.
Good morning, Dr. Deborah. Thank you for joining. Dr. Deborah was in class last night. We did have a couple of men as well as women in class last night.
That was an interesting dynamic.
Oh, my goodness. My class. So last night was a webinar Wednesday in this house. Brian and I both held 2 independent webinars.
At the same time.
In the same house, in our separate offices, for separate audiences.
Yep.
And I'm telling you, the Get Published workshop was awesome. We had some amazing thoughts, ideas, and some amazing adaptations for what people were wanting to do with their books and with their stories and how they wanted to make them manifest.
And last night's workshop for insurance and financial services professionals only was amazing as well. They got excited. And the remarks I heard and the remarks that they sent to me afterwards, I am so excited to be working with you, Brian. This is going to be wonderful. They got excited about that. So I'm excited about that too. Next Wednesday evening, are you doing another workshop?
I am doing another workshop.
So am I.
I was not going to announce it yet. I'm doing the Get Published workshop for children's and stories of overcoming.
Wow. So I'm happy about that, because next Wednesday, I'm also doing another workshop too. Next Wednesday for me is going to be another 4 only series. This is the third and the final one in the series. And this was going to be for attorneys, CPAs, and accountants.
Good morning, Katura. Katura says, good morning, guys. Lisa, yes. I think you're saying yes to her. Yes. I am living for her right now. I brought her out for the fall, and I am excited about her.
For the fall or just for the day?
Well, but it is fall. I brought
it
out, but I brought it out for whatever I want, whenever I want. And yes, I like her too. I
think she's kind of cool to visit.
Yeah, she's cool.
Yeah, I think she's kind of cool.
Interesting. I enjoy her.
So the power of women. The power of women. Our guest today is going to really get into that with us. The power of women. Have you ever been to a women's conference? A women's what do you call those conferences where women are there to uplift each other?
A women's conference.
Okay, there's a word though.
There might be, but if you can't remember it and I didn't jump in, why you want to shine the light on me?
Lisa, where is my? Good morning, Sister Felicia.
If I had it, then I would have said it. I'm just saying.
You're just saying, okay.
I'm just saying.
This room is hot compared to the other rooms. I'm telling you.
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna open that window.
No. You cannot open that window. No.
Why?
No, I told you why. No.
Tell me why not.
No, because there's a tiny little hole in my screen, and the bugs come in through
Not now because it's cold.
No.
That happens when it's hot.
No, sir. I don't care.
When it's cold.
If I see a bug, y'all are gonna read about it on the news.
There's no bugs coming.
I need you to understand. If there is a bug, you're going to read about it on the news, because in this whole entire house, there has not been any bugs except in my office. And when they came, they swarmed from everywhere.
And Lisa's only exaggerating a lot. They didn't swarm from everywhere.
They swarmed, that whole entire ledge was covered with bugs.
Baby, it was not.
Oh my God.
I killed them. I put ant stuff down and took care of it. Okay, so anyway, that makes a difference already.
Whatever. I know I better not see a bug.
You're not gonna see a bug, baby. It's cold.
Okay, I don't care how cold
Bugs
it is.
Bugs are hot things. They come out when it's hot.
I better not see a bug. Understand what I am saying. That is the power of a woman.
It's so often said that the man is the head of the household. The man is the head, but the woman is the neck. And the neck turns the head out all the time. What man wouldn't do for his wife what she really wants done? That's how you get sales, by the way, because I have to think everything through the sales filter. On the chessboard, the king is the most important piece. The king has to be protected. The king is the one that you're defending and trying to capture. However, the queen is the most powerful piece. He's important, but she's the most powerful. She can do more than he can do. There's things the queen can do everything that the king can do. Okay?
Go ahead and teach the people.
I'm telling you, the queen could do everything that the king can do, and then the queen can do stuff that the king can't do.
But you know what? One of the things it's absolutely true. So one of the things that women get to create in our minds, we get to manifest through our bodies, through our hands. We bring an element that celebrates the possibility of intention.
I'm gonna do a post about that today.
Can you be here right now?
Yes, but I could be there.
Can you be here?
Yes, but I can be there too.
No, you can't. You cannot be in two places at one time. You cannot do two things at one time. Y'all need to come get him, because this does not distract me. So
that's all she needs.
When you have women in positions that are in sync with your plan, that are in sync with your proposal, there is an energy that is created that transcends any problems that could occur, that brings about the fruition of the thing, the intention, the intended thing. That's why it's so important to have synchronicity with the people that you have with you.
The power of women. That's what we want to lift up today. Our guest, she's in the green room, I think, but she's coming up in 2 minutes. Okay.
Now, this week we had a powerful Women's Empowerment Networks meeting. Powerful, powerful, powerful. Because in addition to discussing our future goals and aspirations, as we are always want to do, we also laid some intention with our prayer. We laid intention with all of those goals, all of those requests for business, for clients, for sales, for balance, for all of those requests. They were posted in the chat. I printed the chat. And each day, as I do my morning reflections and as I do my morning appreciations and affirmations to God, I also open up. So right now I'm on day 3. I'm on day 2. I open up and I look at all of the prayer requests, all of the requests for success in their businesses, all of their balance, all of the things that they are looking to do, all of the shifts, everything. And I am touching and agreeing, because as we connect together in our hearts and minds, we are more capable of manifesting those things. And as I said, I think I said on yesterday, before the day was over on Tuesday, now we had already been there for Women's Empowerment Networks. I had already made 3 introductions to people that could help move them to the next level.
Amen.
Before that.
Now, we have a guest today. For me, I was trying to put myself out there as a speaker and a workshop facilitator, trying to get on different platforms. And in my endeavors to get on different platforms, you start to see some trends. You start to see certain names often enough. Okay. So this person is here, and then you see this person's name over there again. You see this person's name over there again. And then you start to see a certain picture of a person and see their face. It's like, this person is in all the rooms that I want to get into. She's already in the rooms that Brother Brian is trying to get into. So you kind of hear some stuff about her. Okay, then you see that she's putting on her own events. Oh, now Lisa and I, we discovered that a few years ago. And that's one of the things that greatly helped. We start putting on our own events. But then you start to see how everyone seems to really like this person. That's the person we got coming up here today. She goes by the name of Kearn Crockett Cherry. And she has another event coming up. I believe she lives or operates from event to event to event. She lives from bell to bell to bell. I've gotten to know her a little bit. I consider her a friend of mine. Let's bring her up to the stage right now. Kearn Crockett Cherry! How are you, my sister?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I'm fantastic. And before we start asking you anything, I want to yield you some time to please introduce yourself however you would like.
Okay. Well, I'm Kearn Crockett Cherry. They call me the Butts in the Seat Queen. I am the creator and host of Power Up Summit, Level Up Summit, which happened a little earlier this year. I'm also the co-founder and creator and director of Success Women's Conference, where we had over 17,000 people virtually last year, and in person we average about 1,500 when we're doing a full blown out schedule. So of course that was pre-COVID as well. I also help other people create their own event as well, which many saw last week with Sister Leaders Conference. And I help people become visible. And in all that, I also own my own home care services with my husband. We've been doing for 25 plus years as well. So that's kind of me in a nutshell. Success Women's Conference is coming up November the 18th through the 21st.
Yeah, say that again. I was interrupting you. The conference you have coming up on the 18th.
Yeah, so Success Women's Conference is coming up November the 18th through the 21st. We'll be recognizing top influencers from around the nation as well during that conference.
All right. I can't wait to get into it. The Butts in the Seats Queen. What? That's a pretty good moniker. Okay.
Yes,
how long have you been doing what you're doing? How long it take you to get to be that place?
Well, I've been doing conferences and events for over 20 years now. So
you figured out some stuff.
Right. And those were mostly in-person events that I did prior to Success. I would have a conference called Right Resource Information and Planning for the elderly, and that averaged about 600 plus people in person. Then we had Blessed Girls Rock, which would happen probably a few months before that conference, and that would average about 450.
Wait, Blessed Girls Rock, is that what you said?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was my first lady wanted to do that, and so we ran that. Me and another person tag team and put that together every year here on the coast. But many other events, I've sat on many boards. So on those boards, I typically am on the fundraising and the event planning side. So, and we actually used to chair one that was a bachelor auction for a mental health association as well. So Success Women's Conference actually kicked off the first year. We planned it in 6 months, and we had over 540 people. Cheryl Wood came in 2017. We were at about 700, and then Lisa Nichols came the next year with Robin Roberts, and we went to over 1,100 plus people, and then it just grew from there. The next year we had 120 speakers, 25 states, over a 200K plus budget. It was just a big event.
If y'all haven't met her before, her name is Kearn Crockett Cherry. She is the butts in the seats queen. Listening to her just these last couple of minutes, you start to realize, first off, she's a super professional. She knows what she's doing. She's able to get consistently butts in the seats. Kearn, what do you prefer I call you? Miss Crockett Cherry or Miss Cherry or Kearn? What do you prefer?
Miss Cherry.
Miss Cherry. Okay, Miss Cherry. There are some amazing speakers and thought leaders on this feed today. Lisa is one amazing speaker and a thought leader. Okay. I don't even know how you had any wonderful conference without having the world's recognized authority on selling services. This dude is amazing. I need to introduce you to him. He's a good looking guy. He's smart. He's fun. He's funny. He looks a lot like me. His name is mine too. He is me. But anyway, but there's probably somebody on here that would love to get some tips from you about how can they put on a successful event, because they want to. And when people ask you that, I know they probably ask you that all the time, what do you tell them?
Well, first of all, for me, you have to stop. A lot of people are putting on big parties. That's what I say. You're just entertaining yourself.
Big parties.
When you're doing something where everybody else leaves full and your pockets leave empty, you are putting on a big party. Now, some people can afford to have a big party, and that's what they're actually looking to do, then that's fine. But first of all, they can hire me and they can actually have a successful event, period, right? And so, but you really have to look at your numbers. You have to make a plan. A lot of people go into things, and I did it for years. I go feet first. Look, I'll figure it out as I go. But everybody doesn't have that gifting. And so I suggest that you sit down, you create a team, get you a team together that's going to be there. And when I say a team, that is not always volunteers. Many people think I got to pull a bunch of volunteers together. No, you got to pay some people. You got to be willing to spend some money. If you got the idea and it's solid. So that's the other thing. You need to have a plan. You need to know what is your focal point. Are you focusing on women? Are you focusing on men? Are you doing both? What's your age group? What's your target market? Come up with your vision and your master plan, your mission statement before you even get started. This is the perfect time of the year to start looking at what you want to do in 2022 as far as events, because I believe events is the number one way to become very visible out there in the global market that we're in right now. And don't necessarily think that you got to do it in person. You can do virtual now. You don't have to do in person as we have become so used to over the years. And then you got to make sure, if you do whatever location you choose to do, that is suitable to your audience that you're trying to pull in, whether it's focusing on professional career people or whether you're focusing on entrepreneurs. It's got to be something that's conducive to the audience you're in. If you're choosing to do it in person, make sure you look at that location. Is it easy to get into? Is there a hotel near you? Is it presentable? You want to make sure that you're not over budget by just spending all this money on putting on this big show, right? So you got to make sure that you're not just wasting money. And if it's online, what platform are you choosing online? Are you just going to do a Zoom event? And are you going to do a combination? Are you going to do like a lot of my events that you see? We build out a custom-made broadcast page. And yes, it's not free, but it looks good and it allows our speakers to look really good. So those are some things. But one of the biggest is You got to promote your event, y'all. You got to be willing to buy Facebook, social media, whatever ads to promote your event. And you got to have people out there promoting your event. And don't just get a keynote person who you've been dreaming about, but they don't have butts behind them because they're not relevant. It don't matter how popular somebody was back in the day. Have they been speaking in the last year or two? Like Les Brown, Dr. George C. Frazier, and many other people like that, they speak all the time. Les Brown says he speaks 4 to 6 times a day. And that man is 76 years old.
Whoa. Okay. 4 to 6 times a day he's still speaking?
Yes.
Miss Cherry, we've had some questions from the audience. They want to know about the Success Women's Conference on November the 18th through the 21st. Is this still an opportunity to participate? And is it a virtual event?
So actually right now, this is the last week I'm looking for speakers. So if that's something you're interested in doing, then I would suggest that you reach me, and you can actually go to successwomeninternational.com to the website, successwomeninternational.com.
Does it have to be a woman speaker?
No.
Okay. But now, what if they just wanted to come and take part and receive?
If they want it, they can also go to that site and register, and it's free. The conference is free. So we're actually doing a hybrid. We've been doing a hybrid even pre-COVID, but this year we're doing a smaller in-person for the awards part. Because like I said, we're recognizing local women, and then we're recognizing women from around the nation. And so that is our in-person stuff that we're doing. All the speaking, all that is virtual. And so if you want to be a speaker, you can reach out, or, I'll drop my information as well. You can go to kearncherry.com and reach out to me by email, and I'll be glad to follow up. This is the last week I'll be talking with bringing on new speakers. And then in addition to that, for the registration, like I said, it is free. You can just go to successwomeninternational.com and sign up to attend the conference. And you should do that. You should do that. We start on the 18th. We like to have our event starts in the morning typically, except for the first day we're kicking off with the awards gala. On Friday, we'll kick off in the morning at 8 o'clock, and we actually run through the evening. We have panel discussion. We typically end the day with a live panel that's more interactive, but we have our keynotes, people like Forrest Riley, Cheryl, Les Brown, Dr. George C. Frazier, all those people, Yana Van Zanten, have graced our stage. And so I encourage you to go and just sign up. Just sign up for the conference.
Miss Cherry, you are a sage. A lot of people are getting great counsel, and so am I, just from you talking off the cuff. I'm learning some stuff. Go back to the comments, please, baby. Miss Stephanie Morris says, yes, people pay for their skills to assist you to help with your event. Dr. Deborah says, this is really great information. Thanks for sharing with us. Brittany says, hey to everyone. And Stephanie also says, wow, I'm glad to be in the room this morning. I never heard about this conference. I'm telling you, hang out with Miss Cherry. There's a bunch of conferences she got coming up. That's what she do.
Exactly. Yes, we're already working on 2022. My team and I for Level Up Summit and the Power Up Summit, which will be coming back in 2022. This past July, at our July conference, we had Kim Coles, the actress. We had Lisa Nichols, an international motivational speaker. We had Chrisette Michelle. Y'all know her, Grammy Award-winning singer. We had Tamika Scott from Escape, and we had Leah Diaz as well. She's also from a reality show. Those were just our celebrity speakers. But again, we had over 120 plus speakers at that conference. So I want to encourage you, if you're into speaking, get on as many stages as possible. Success just allows people that don't necessarily speak all the time, but they speak. to get on the stage as well, because we believe that, people have a story to share. You have a message and you need to share it. And what better way to share it on an international stage?
That's amazing.
Mhm.
I want to say, man, just listening to you right here, for how I'm marveling at 2 points. How rich is your life that you get to help people to express their word,
Mhm.
help them to fulfill their dream of putting out their word to the world, and plus the cool names you get to mention, the cool thought leaders that you get to be around, and you're on that level because you brought them together. It's a testament to your ability to bring people in.
Right.
We've got a couple of questions as well.
Mhm.
Are there breakout rooms, and is the conference recorded so that you can watch it again later?
Yes. So our conference runs, and typically all of mine, you'll have breakout speakers. So say, for instance, 8 to 10 in the morning, we'll have, 20-minute, 30-minute sessions, and you'll get to choose the speaker, the room that you want to go into to listen to. And of course, just like if you were live in person, you can just, okay, I don't want to hear this one, I'm going to the next one.
Yeah.
Right? So it allows you to do that. And our conference are recorded. And after the conference, I always tell people, buy the VIP ticket because you get the video vault, the whole conference after the conference finishes aired. So if you
That's
do
cool.
that, you'll get the video vault and some VIP chats, because we love to get with our keynotes and just kind of chat with them so you can hear personally this person in a conversation and ask them personal questions. That's what the VIP chat allows you to do. So I encourage you to level up and just, get the VIP ticket.
Get all of it. Miss Leanne
Yes.
Cannon says, what she say? She said, Lordy Jesus, no, back. She says, wow, something fabulous. She said fabulous somewhere.
She said, thank you, fabulous.
Yes.
Brittany says, wow, that's amazing. We got your question answered for you, Stephanie. Thank you for your question. This is so exciting. And good morning from Lee Ann and Julie Ray. Good morning, Julie Ray Hammondtree. Miss Felicia says, wow, good stuff. I'm telling you, we love bringing you power here on the Empowerment Duo Show. We love bringing you. Today is all about women power. I feel like this is Woman Power Week. I have interacted with so many amazing folks. They're looking to find out how much is the VIP ticket.
Yeah, the VIP ticket, I want to say is $49 or $59. Y'all can tell I'm deep in the speakers, so I hadn't even been keeping up with.
They can find the answer to that question at Success Women International. You can see where you can upgrade there. So when you go on to register for your free ticket, keep on reading through so that you can get the insights on upgrading. And this, let me say this: upgrade your life.
Yes.
Upgrade your life, period. I don't care what you're doing. I don't care if you are just going to the movies. Upgrade to the 3D package if there is one. Upgrade your life so that you can begin to live in purpose, on purpose. It is so important not to miss opportunities over some $50.
It really is. I always tell people, even when you're speaking on a stage and sharing your message and you get an opportunity to speak, and some people are like, I don't never want to pay to speak. And I always tell people, your job is to share your message. The Bible says you're supposed to give testimonies, and your message, whether it's talking about your business or talking about your life, the great thing about success is that we learned back in 2017, we had a lot of Christian women in our audience. And so they're looking for a variety. They're looking to get fit, as I like to say. And so they're always looking for people that have maybe gone through what they're going through, but they don't want to feel alone anymore.
Absolutely.
So it is your job to come on these stages, not just success, but other stages, and share your message. Get the word out about what God has done in your life, right?
Absolutely.
So absolutely. I just encourage people to really start investing in themselves, whether it's paying for the VIP ticket, paying to speak on stages or share. being inside a book anthology. Y'all know I do those as well. I encourage you to share your message. That is what we're called to do.
Absolutely.
I want to talk more about that too. Go ahead.
Absolutely. It is so important to share your testimonies. That is how I built my business, because I believe the scripture that says in Revelation, you are overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the word of your testimony. Yes. The blood of the Lamb is the most powerful thing that the whole New Testament is written about, but God put "and the words of your testimony" next to that. How important is that? I mean, it just it resonated with me. Yes. We are responsible for sharing our truth so that we can attract someone who might not be able to believe it for themselves.
Exactly.
I want to ask you, if you would, Miss Cherry, to speak a little bit more about paying to be on a platform. I will say this: whenever I have paid to be on a platform, I've always benefited 4, 5, 6, 8 times greater than whatever I invested. And if it's the right audience,
absolutely,
with the right audience, the amount of my investment almost doesn't matter, because with the right audience, I know there's going to be a return on investment. There's still some speakers that are playing themselves small, I believe, by refusing to invest to be on a platform. Can you speak a little bit about that, please?
So, as I said before, I've been planning events for over 20 years now. And so, initially, just like anybody else, you're like, why would I pay to be on somebody else's platform? Visibility, y'all.
That's right.
That is what gets you paid. Just like you explained in the beginning, Brian, I've been seeing her here and there. Look, y'all, I pay to be on stages all the time. I don't care. If it's,
Did you hear her? Did y'all hear her?
That is just me. I'm a visibility coach. And so I believe that the more visible you are, the broader your message will be shared. I've often been telling people since COVID, it is time to stop swimming in your local pond and start swimming in the global ocean. We have an opportunity. COVID has really shown that, yes, we are all have been touched by COVID in a negative way, losses of family, friends, and associates. But in addition to that, just like any pandemic that ever existed before, there are many people that gain opportunity. This is opportunity. How many times in your life have you had as much time as you have now since COVID?
Right.
You're not running as I say, running the streets as much as you were prior to COVID.
That's right.
You were not. So it's literally like you have more time to create your own business. You have more time to get on stages. From the speaking standpoint, you need to get on stages. Stop playing like you're a speaker and start being a speaker.
Absolutely.
And so do that.
Stop playing like you're a what? And start being
playing
a what?
like you're a speaker. Anytime I hear people say, oh, I speak 2 to 3 times a year, I'm like, you're not a speaker.
Right.
That's a hobby.
That literally is a hobby. If you look around, as I mentioned before, I use Les Brown as an example, but you got Lisa Nichols, you have people, like I said, Dr. George C. Frazier, Forbes Riley, Sharon Lecter, all these people, they're speaking every day. They're going into rooms every day, and they're not asking, well, what's the size of your audience? Now if they get there and they realize you hadn't put no effort in getting people into your conference, they may not come back to your conference, but they're going to show up, in effort to pour into other people's tribe.
Wait, I gotta stop you because I want to please. That is so wise. These people that are speaking regularly, daily almost even, they're not asking size of audience. They're showing up.
That is so important, and it's so important because we've had the opportunity. I'm grateful for the opportunities. We've shared the stage with some amazing speakers like George C. Frazier. I introduced him at a couple of events he was at locally here, and I am grateful
I've been on
for
a platform with
those
great speakers as well.
Absolutely for those interactions. But they were there just like I was there.
That's right. At the same time.
They were there, right? And you're right. Felicia says that visibility creates more opportunities to get paid.
That's right.
That's the key. And that's what I share with my authors. There have been so many opportunities that were created out of an opportunity to show up. Just show up and to be given the chance to speak about what it is that you have or do or know is an opportunity to attract people to connect with you further.
Exactly. You need to be on the stage 2 to 3 times a month. Not
Please say that again.
There's so much stuff we keep asking you
3 times a month. When we did Woman on Fire in January, I was on 3 other stages. So I was on 4 conferences during the same span of 4 days. Because for me, it's like, think about what we have as a virtual world right now. You can literally be speaking at one conference and show up in another conference at the same time, because a lot of it's pre-recorded so that your video airs and you're not, I have to work that day. Well, that's fine. Go to work, because your presentation is going to air anyway. Just share it out so your people can hear it.
Absolutely.
Regardless.
And please talk some more about, I'm loving that you're here and you're sharing so freely. Thank you, Miss Cherry. Podcasts. There's so many daggone podcasts out here. I have been 2 to 4 of them a week for a while. Okay. Yes. That I'm either recording something, speaking on somebody at least a couple of times a week, for a long time, for this year, really. Lisa and I, we played the game, like I think it was in June or July, where we asked each other, how many times have you spoken on somebody's podcast this year? Okay. And I threw out a number and she was like, no, it's way more than that. And I thought my number was right. And when we start counting them, we had spoken on significantly more than what I had realized. But podcasts, I think, also counts for the visibility. What say you?
Oh, yeah. I do a whole training on visibility and creating your own events. For me, there are different stages. So you have the events, to me, like I said, are number one. You also have other people's stages, which you want to get on as well. So when you create an event, the great thing about is that you have other speakers in the room that you're collaborating with that have their own event. And then in addition to that, you have radio, TV, and podcasts, and blogs, and magazines,
and Clubhouse.
All these things are stages. And one of my favorite is book anthologies. All these are stages for you to share your message. If you're in a book, you hear people say all the time, well, how do I share, how do I sell my book? Get on other people's stages.
Yes. I absolutely teach that to the authors every single time. If you have a book and you are not doing anything except for expecting Amazon to sell it for you, you could have kept your book. Because you have to get out there and let people know what message you're telling, what information you're giving, so that they can connect with you.
Exactly.
Ms. Cherry, there's probably somebody listening to you today that may have not known about you before today. Okay. And they might be feeling your spirit. You might be saying, man, I want to connect with her. I want to go to the Success Women's International Conference. I'm going to go to the website. But if they want to connect with you, how do you prefer that they do it? They say, I just want to buy into whatever she's doing. I want to follow her.
Yeah.
How do you prefer people connect with you?
So I'm on a lot of different platforms. One of my favorite is Clubhouse, and then followed by LinkedIn. Those are 2 of my favorite platforms, because I love the fact that Clubhouse, you can connect with anybody around the world at 4 a.m, whatever. Of course, Facebook, I'm on many different platforms. My friend request is a little tight because I don't have as many, but I also have my business page, Level Up. Success has their own nation that you can be a part of and stay informed on what's going on. In addition to that, I'm on TikTok, Twitter, Snapchat.
Are they going to find you, Miss Cherry? Are they going to find you, Miss Cherry? Are they going to find you as Kearn Cherry, as Miss Cherry, or
Kearn Cherry, or Kearn Crockett Cherry? On any of those platforms, you can look me up on those, or just go to my website, kerncherry.com, and you'll find my email. I am a person that checks my email on a regular basis, and you'll also find my phone number. You can text me as well. So I do follow up with people. It's just right now, I'm busy trying to make sure that we have Success Women's International coming up in less than 2 weeks.
Is it women? Do I have it spelled or reflected properly?
It should be. Yes.
Thank you so much.
With an S after women.
I think it's women. Just
women. Okay.
We just changed our branding to Success Women International. But you can also find it under Success Women's Conference as well. And that would be Success Women's with an S conference.com.
Ms. Cherry, we have to wrap with you.
Yes.
Because we're running a little bit late, actually, because you were so awesome. But I want to give you a minute or two. Our audience is very mature. They're very entrepreneurial. They're very loving. They're very supportive. That's the audience that we have here. We've been doing this since 2016. We have a very, very loyal audience. So what would you like to leave our audience with? What do you want to have as a Kearn Cherry closing thought?
So I often say, when one door is closed, try another door. If that door is closed, go around back. If that doesn't open, then come back, kick the door in. But whatever you do, don't ever give up.
Amen.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Can you hang out in the green room for a little bit so we can talk to you afterwards? Thank you very much.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Did we not bring us a great guest?
I'm telling you, if you have not already taken a second to step away and register for successwomeninternational.com, I need you to do it. I am so honored and blessed to have this guest on our show. We have been bringing you some heavy hitters. I am telling you, we are still in the process of registering of arranging for Dr. Delatoro to come on. We're working those details out, but I'm telling you, Miss Cherry has been amazing today. Dr. Beverly says, wow, amen. Brittany says, that's the key. I'm telling you, it is real.
Oh, man, what a blessing. I mean, we've had a great week, and Miss Cherry just really put the cherry on top of the week for us so far. I'm probably the first person that ever said put the cherry on top when it comes to Kearn Cherry, right? Probably not. So absolutely. We got just 6 minutes left in the show. We're going to go ahead and do what we do. We're going to thank our consistent contributors, and we're going to thank those of you who have been rocking with us for a long time with the jam. Ray Wilkinson's jam is, we don't have it yet.
I knew he was going to look at me. I'm going to tell y'all how close I was to literally socking him.
Do you see Lisa's hands, y'all?
Socking
Lisa
him.
has very small and soft hands. Even if she was to hit me, what would it do? But anyway.
We're going to start out with Craig.
Craig Mack. 1,000 degrees.
You'll be on your knees. You'll be burning, begging, please. Brother, freeze.
Craig, how you doing? Craig, let me borrow your VCR so I can double take. Okay.
We're so glad that you're here, even though it's just a stop by for us today. Craig, thank you. Melissa's here, baby.
Bam, 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 bam. Melissa's on. Now it's time for us to sing her song. Melissa's on. Good morning, Miss Melissa Price.
Hey, Melissa, welcome back, Chef Rev.
Chef Rev is here.
On vacation or something.
Chef
He's
Rev
been
is
working
here,
it out.
Why must I eat like that? Why not hire Chef Rev?
He puts the good food in me.
Not. Good morning, Chef Rev. How you doing?
Hey, Felicia, with your beautiful self. Thank you so much for coming. Felicia, we love you.
You're the one for me. Good morning, Miss Felicia. How you doing?
So grateful you joined us.
Dr. Deborah Dunstan is here.
Dr. Deborah, healing and deliverance coach.
Mm-hmm. Good morning, Dr. Deborah. How you doing? I just saw Katura Green underneath Dr. Deborah. Back to life.
Hey.
Back to Katura Green.
However do you want it?
However do you need it?
Do you need
Good morning, Miss Katura Green. And I think this Dr. Beverly's here.
Dr.
Beverly! is on the show. Good morning, Dr. Beverly.
We are moving so fast. I was hardly getting any breath today, but I want to get them in before we leave out, and you guys can go on and continue to vibrate in your highest power. Good morning, Stephanie. Stephanie, life has new meaning to me.
There is beauty up above and things we never take notice of. You wake up and Stephanie, you're in love.
Ooh.
Good morning, Stephanie. Miss Brittany Thomas is here.
She is an amazing. It's Brittany. It's Brittany Thomas. It's Brittany. It's Brittany. It's Brittany. It's your time. It's your time. Yeah.
Good morning again, Miss Brittany Thomas.
Oh.
Miss Leanne is here.
And it's Leanne. It's Leanne.
Time is a wheel in constant motion, always rolling us along. Tell me who wants to look back on their years and wonder where those years have gone. Good morning, Miss Leanne. Miss Julie Ray Hammondtree is here.
Julie Ray Hammondtree.
Find out what she means to me.
Julie Ray Hammondtree.
Good
morning, Julie Ray. Thank you for hanging
Ray
out with us
Wilkinson, we're going to get you a jam, I promise. Miss Phyllis is here.
Miss Phyllis is
so
here.
Clear the way. Miss
Hi,
Phyllis is here. Now we can all have a great day. Good morning, Miss Phyllis.
Absolutely. We want to catch up on these comments. Dr. Beverly, thank you. She says, wow. And Miss Leanne, she says, thank you guys. This was amazing. Never saw her before. Now she will be a part of my world going forward. That's what we love to hear.
I'm saying.
This is the empowerment.
Wait a minute. Did you hear what Leanne just said?
That's right.
She said she never saw Miss Cherry before.
But she will be a part of my world going forward. I'm going to tell you,
man. How cool is that?
That's what you get from being a part of the empowerment circle, right?
Any more comments?
No, okay. That's what you get from being a part of the empowerment. He doesn't get it when I'm trying to shift into what I'm doing because he got his own agenda.
What I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. That's okay. I need you to sit over there because I want to let people understand that there is power in being a part of the empowerment circle.
Yes.
And that's not only what we do online. That's not only what we come and aim to do every morning, Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Connect with you, connect with your hearts, infuse your business with the energy that you need to start your day, to start your week, to start your life moving in the direction that you wanted to do. But we also connect with amazing power partners. And those power partners sometimes have events and opportunities that are offline. If you get on our mailing list, then you will have the opportunity to be invited to know about, to hear, see, and attend these opportunities and events. And also as a part of our empowerment circle, you get to share with us what's going on in your world.
If you haven't been getting that newsletter,
we can celebrate with you.
Our newsletter is nice. It's funky.
Nice.
It's fun. It's got announcements. It's got news. It's got tips in it. And you get to see what your friends are doing, the cool stuff.
Absolutely. Your friends all around the world. All you have to do is go to bit.ly/empowerment 2021 to become a part of this family. We love to have you. We look forward to seeing you. We are always excited to start our mornings with you.
Thank you, Brittany. Brittany says, we're loving the energy you guys are giving to the songs this morning. We attempt to do that all the time. Wait a minute, Hookshot Charlie? What's up, man?
Not Hookshot Charlie.
Yeah. If you don't seen his videos, where he does tricks with a basketball.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. He says celebrate. That's right. That's
right.
Really what it is. First of all, celebration, laughter. The energy causes the vibrations that allows you to propel in the direction that you are looking to be.
All right. It's come the time. We got to go.
Okay. We gotta go.
You guys have a great rest of your day.
Thursday. Express thankfulness, and once and for all, don't forget to have sex.